Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Jeez.
Whoa. That's a nice kick right in your face. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Foodie TV. It's David
And Richard.
and today we're in Anaheim, California, checking out Azadero Mexican Grill to try some amazing Mexican food.
And it's Michoacan style food, you guys. I've never had that style of Mexican food before, so I'm really excited to try it. So if you guys are ready, let's go check it out.
We just got our food, you guys. Look at all of this. We were not expecting it to be this much food when we ordered.
I couldn't believe it either. This is one plate, you guys. Literally, there's like 4 tacos, a steak, and like potatoes on this. This is not for one person. So already, portion size, that's good.
Yeah, this is the Enchiladas Michoacán.
Correct.
So this is their plate, and then we opted with carne asada. You
Yep.
could pick chicken.
Yeah, and or no meat as well.
Yeah,
Up
and
to you.
no meat, up to you. And then we also ordered tacos, enchiladas de barbacoa.
Ooh.
That alone just sounds amazing.
Kind of remind me of birria tacos with the consomme. We'll see how it tastes.
See how it tastes. And then lastly, this one was Uchepos.
Uchepos.
If I remember correctly,
Yes.
it's Uchepos.
Correct.
But basically, it is corn tamales with a green sauce topped with cojita cheese.
And
Then I
sour
see
cream.
some sour cream or creme fraiche.
Ooh. I am usually like okay with tamales, but when this one came out, for some reason it looks so appetizing. Maybe it's the cheese and sour cream that's pulling me in, but I don't care. Can't wait to try it.
And it's one of the popular dish that a lot of people order here.
Right.
Because we asked for what are the top recommendations.
Oh yeah,
And these 3 were the top 3
we're the
dishes.
top best.
And they have a lot more stuff, but we're here to try
Right.
it out. It's our first time.
They're very helpful here too. If you guys come here and you guys see a guy named Luis here, ask him what to get because he literally helped us choose the 3 best dishes. So very excited to try it
All right,
now.
let's dig in.
Let's go.
Let's go with the tamales first.
Yes,
Or the
yes.
Uchepos.
Right. Because I was gonna say this might have too much flavor and might block that, so I want to try that
And
first.
so this is Michoacan food. And you guys didn't know Michoacan? It's a state in Mexico. So
I didn't even know Michoacan was like a whole nother state in Mexico. I thought that was just like Tijuana or something, which it kind of is, but way farther than Tijuana. When I said that, he was like, Tijuana, our food's way better. And I was like, what? I thought TJ had really good food, but he said Michoacana does it way better. So let's go.
Alright, let's try it out. This is pure corn tamales for Uchepos.
Yeah.
Just corn, green sauce, sour cream, creme fraiche, and cojita cheese.
All right.
Alright,
First
take a big
bite.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yo,
Whoa,
why does it taste like that? That's crazy good.
that's super good.
just-
Wow.
First bite was
Wow.
the salsa. The salsa stood out. It was just savory, little bit of citruses from the tomato.
Yeah.
No heat.
No heat at all.
Then you get this creamy from the sour cream and the cojita cheese. And the last thing to really shine is that corn tamale.
It comes through right away
It blend-
after that.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a slight hint of sweetness
Sweetness,
to it.
yes.
And you taste the corn flavor, and the best part is it's not dry.
Yeah, it is so moist. It's kind of like eating, I don't know if you guys know sprinkle cupcakes. They have like really sweet, like moist cupcakes. It was kind of like that. It was just really moist from what I'm used to when eating tamale.
This is good. Take another bite.
Oh yeah, I gotta go back for another one.
Wow.
It's nuts because I'm used to the ones with like meat inside, and I pride myself really hard to have protein in my tamales, but this one doesn't have it, and I don't mind at all.
And I'm never, or I haven't ever been like a huge tamale fan.
Wow.
Because finding a good tamale is really hard, and I'm very picky with them.
Wow.
Because a lot of them are dry out there, little seasoning, little flavor.
Right. This
But
is so good that I can see my 3-year-old daughter even trying it and even liking it. And she's a picky eater, and so that says a lot. I'm enjoying this very much.
It's very good. Highly recommend. I love this. It just melts in your mouth.
I feel like this is something I always have to order if I'm ordering any one of these as well. Like this is something that has to be on the table every time I eat here. It's like that good, guys.
Wow, we started off strong.
I was like, let's eat something with a little bit of flavor, but that was a flavor explosion, you
Flavor
guys.
explosion, and this is just the first dish we're starting off with, and if this is any indication,
Whew. That's saying Michoacan to me like it was alive. Like, it was crazy good.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, what's next, David?
All right, next let's just move right down the line.
Let's just go right from
because
left
this
to right.
plate has a lot going
Yeah,
on.
it does.
So-
Okay, let's say we just grab a taco each.
Grab a taco.
It looks like we got 3 different types of sauce on this tray.
This is the tacos, enchiladas,
With
de barbacoa.
The barbacoa. And barbacoa is what, David? It's just shredded beef? Marinated shredded beef?
Stewed beef.
A stewed beef, that's right.
Stewed marinated beef.
Right, in its own juices that's just been, you know, cooking away, getting all that beef tender, and that's how you want it.
And you guys, if you guys see here, it's just basically cilantro, onions, loaded with beef, a little bit of cheese.
Yes, and on the outside, I think they even like dipped it into their sauce and then pan fried it a bit, giving it a little bit of an exterior crispness to it, but it's a little soft from all that juices that sucked into the tortilla.
From what it looks like, they put the cheese onto the tortilla first before putting the beef on.
Yes, so when you put the beef on, like when you open it, it kind of opened like a quesadilla, right?
Does.
That's pretty
Let's
cool.
try it off without anything first.
Just raw, baby. You know how we
Cheers.
like it.
Oh.
This doesn't even need sauce, you guys. I feel like it will be a crime to put sauce on this because it's so delicious already.
Wow, no sauce at all. It's so flavorful. It's like a flavor bomb, just exploding in your mouth.
Yes. So, even though it's greasy, and you know Mexican food's always going to be greasy, but this was a good grease to it. It came out with just very flavorful grease that did not mind if it was all over my face. You tasted the fresh onion, cilantro, and then the beef kind of just herbalizes everything together.
Seasoned perfectly.
Seasoned perfectly. Tender beef. Wasn't like something I had to like chew like a cow.
Yeah, it just melts in your mouth when you start chewing it.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
Broke down easily.
Okay, now let's top it off a little bit. It comes with salsa.
Yeah, that looks like
And it comes
salsa.
with like some chili. I think this is like a chili sauce. And let's put on some lime. That's the consomme. You could dip it in, but I don't know. I don't think we need to dip it.
I don't. I'm probably gonna save that for the last bite because this is just so good. I want to taste the remaining of this with that salsa, some of this lime, and maybe that chili too.
Yeah, maybe just some little bit of salsa.
Gotta add that zest.
Ooh. I can already tell this salsa is house made. It looks
Wow.
so fresh. The color is really nice.
The consistency of it, you guys, is not too runny or watered down. It has a nice thickness to it. So, to me, that signs a great salsa.
Salsa.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The salsa.
I didn't think
has
it was a
some nice citrusy
yeah.
balance to the entire taco. Wow.
It literally felt like I had 2 tongues. One was so focused on the taco with all of the stuff that was great going on in that. And when that salsa hits your tongue, it also feels like you're tasting something separate, which is cool because it didn't like collide with each other where it just mixed into one thing. It was 2 different flavor profiles that made sense. And it just matched very well.
And then the salsa adds just a little kick, just a
Very-
slight hint of kick.
Very mild, very
It's
mild.
not spicy at all, but there's just that small, tiny kick to it. And then you add in the acidity of the lime as well. It cuts through all the richness of the beef.
Right, it gave it contrast. It just didn't make you feel all the greasy. There was something that cut it, and then it made you want to go back for a second bite like right away.
Okay, now we gotta try it with this chili.
The chili sauce.
It's just like straight chili with cooked in oil.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna
try it
do?
a little bit out.
Yeah, just take a dollop
Just like a
of it
little dollop right there.
and just toss it right on. Look at that sauce.
I've never
guys.
seen chili like this served at a Mexican restaurant.
No, I normally call this, Vietnamese would call this satay, and we eat this a lot with soup dishes. So this is gonna be an interesting first try.
Let's try it. Cheers.
Let's go.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Jeez.
Oh, that's a nice kick right in your face.
That is straight chili.
Woo.
Sorry guys, I'm dying right now.
That's in your face. Kicking. Literally, it
My
punches you right
eyes are tearing up.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I know David is probably enjoying this very much because he
It's really good.
loves spicy food, but for me, you guys, this is killing me.
That was a quick kick.
Eat that with caution, you guys.
I wasn't expecting it to hit like that.
No, as I was breathing in, it made me choke
Yeah.
because it's so strong.
But that's really good if you like spicy.
Woo!
It's a really good spice level. Ooh.
Wow, 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 wow.
Good heat.
Okay, so you guys need heat. Go to this with caution.
Caution.
Woo-hoo.
Caution.
Okay.
But I can see why they only brought like a little tiny cup.
That's like literally all you need, you guys. Let me clean
I'm
myself
sweating
up.
so fast.
Woo!
It's not even hot in here.
I think I can finally talk again. That was kind of like, I felt like something just grabbing the hold of my choke and then just squeezing onto it for like the first 20 seconds. And now I can finally talk again. That was
I've
crazy.
had a lot of spicy food in Thailand,
Yeah.
but that kick is different. It hits different. Ooh.
Very good flavor though.
It's very good.
It wasn't just all spicy. Like I actually tasted something really good in it before it started to tear me up.
Within seconds.
Woo! Okay.
Okay, last one, dip with the consomme.
I'm back. I'm using my other end so that way it doesn't look like we're spraying germs.
Me too. Oh. All right, guys.
Look at that drip, you guys. Look at that drip.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers. Tastes just like how we first did it, but with extra juices.
Extra juice, extra flavor. Not that the taco needed it, but it just adds an extra layer.
Really good tacos. Really good tacos.
All right, so
Woo! That was good.
woo. All right.
We're
Moving
good.
on.
We're good to move
this
on.
Plate. It is loaded.
Wow. Let's just show everybody what's on this plate so far.
Okay, so on this plate, you got a big piece of carne asada.
Yes.
You got some deep fried potato wedges.
Oof.
You got some cabbage on top of the enchilada tacos.
Yes.
But I think they do these are not tacos, but they're enchiladas, but they do it a little different
Yeah.
than the typical enchiladas that we've seen.
Yeah.
And just topped with cabbage, fresh tomatoes, some avocados, and pickled jalapenos and carrots. So this is a whole loaded plate.
Whoa.
And
Where do we even start, you guys? What do you think? We should try the meat first since we've been eating all these taco
let's
stuff.
try the
Let's
meat
see how
first.
good the carne asada
guys,
is.
keep in mind, this plate is only about $15. Wow, super value.
Yeah, that is a super
Super
value
value.
for this amount of food,
Okay.
which is how I like it.
And the carne asada is topped with a red and green salsa. So I want to try it out. The carne asada is very thin.
Looks tender too, but we won't know that until we actually like bite into it. All right, I'm gonna do the same. Let me get a good size here.
I'm gonna cut mine into little pieces.
Oh wow, I kind of just lift that up and they broke easily, so it's nice and thin, breaks easily, so you're not gonna be chewing like crazy. And if you even wanted to take some of these and throw it into their tacos, you can. So
Or the enchiladas. Oh,
I think we might have to just do that later.
That might be the move. Okay, we're gonna try the meat by itself. Super thin. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers. Okay. Standard carne asada.
Very nice flavor.
Nice flavor.
Super thin.
Super thin. Get that beefiness. Salsa, matches it very well. Keeps things interesting.
The combination of the green and red sauce is very good.
Yeah,
There's no spice to it. It's just flavor. Just pure flavor.
it just feels like something's dancing on your tongue when you eat both of that sauce together. You can't really like pinpoint what it is, but there's a fiesta happening in your mouth for
Yep.
sure.
With a little bit of cheese. Okay, let's try some deep fried tomatoes. Or not tomatoes, potatoes. Okay,
So
cheers, guys.
looks like home style potatoes that they just deep fry.
Standard potatoes. It was really good with the sauce.
Kind of like a mashed potato, almost borderline fry, French fry, more of like on the mashed potato, baked potato side in the inside. So that consistency is really good. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
That's the meat. Let's go for the enchilada.
Yes. Okay, go first.
Take 1 ounce. All right, look at that.
Ooh. Yeah, I feel like it's made to top with all of this stuff here.
So as you guys can see in here, this enchilada just has some cojita cheese and some
Onions,
onions.
white
That's
onions,
it.
that's it. And
That's it.
whatever sauce that they decided to put on this.
Some red sauce.
Red salsa.
Okay. Let's try it out. Simple enchiladas, Michoacan style.
That's so interesting. There's just onions and cojita cheese in
Yeah.
here.
Cheers.
Oh, let's
Try
go.
it out.
Cheers.
Oh. Oh. I wasn't expecting that.
Wow.
I think I might actually like this better than regular cheese enchiladas.
Yeah. You know, guys, I came in here with very low standards, thinking that it's just going to be your traditional Mexican food that has that bomb greasy flavors to it. But every dish I've tried so far has had its own taste.
Yeah.
And that is crazy because usually once I eat so much Mexican food, everything kind of just tastes the same.
Yep.
But each of these plates really stood out to one of each other.
Yeah.
Super good.
And this enchilada, there's a little bit of sweetness coming from the onions and the acidity and from the salsa,
Yeah.
or the sauce they put on it. And the cojita cheese makes it a really, really light enchilada.
Yeah, it's like, I would not think onion and tortilla wrapped in there would be a good combination. It kind of sounds boring.
Yeah.
But with the red sauce, it just like fused everything together and
It's really surprising.
it married each other into a really, really good flavor profile for something that looks yet so simple. But once you put it in your mouth and you get that taste, it is just spectacular, you guys.
Yeah, it looks
Amazing.
and sounds so simple, but there's so much flavor. And I really like that crispiness of the tortilla shell that
Yeah.
they have on the edges.
It's like, you don't get that onion where it kind of makes you want to cry. It's like sweet.
It's very sweet.
It's a really good
Sweet
flavor that
onion,
really stands out once you eat that whole taco, like, or enchilada. It's really good.
I can start seeing why this is very popular with everyone.
Yeah, I like it. There's a little bit of everything, so you feel like you're not missing out. Because the worst fear when you're going eating out is you order something and you feel like you're missing out because you didn't get what your friends were getting and they won't share with you. This place will cover all of that FOMO feeling that you get once you order food. It's gonna complete your meal and you're gonna leave satisfied.
Okay. Now I'm starting to put together. Here, I'll give you
Oh,
half.
okay, yeah, perfect.
Starting to put together this ultimate bite with the carne asada.
Carnes? Yeah, I need to get some more carne
This
asada
bite
for
is
this.
going to have some avocado on it, some pickled carrots, some cabbage, everything.
This is gonna be the ultimate.
Ultimate.
Oh, we forgot. They have here a
Oh, yeah.
jalapeno for us.
Pickled jalapenos, you guys.
Gotta get that.
Gotta have that with Mexican food.
Right. All right.
Okay, I got my slice of carne asada in there.
Yeah, I have mine stacked on the top like a torta. No, not torta. What's that one? Tostadas.
Tostadas.
Like a tostada with stuff on it.
Okay, let's go, guys. Cheers.
Cheers. Mmm. Sorry, just a napkin from you. That was how it was supposed to be eaten.
That's the play, you guys.
That is how you should do it.
Just
Wow.
Have a little bit of everything in your bites. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I tasted the acid, the salsa, the creaminess from the cojita cheese. You had the potato, and the cabbage adds another layer of crunch to everything.
There's so many layers of flavors.
Yeah, it's like it was greasy at first, but then that cabbage, the avocado, it just makes everything feel more fresh. And it just, was not heavy no more for some
no.
reason. It felt like a light meal all of a sudden.
And we've pretty much eaten like majority of the food, and it still feels light. I don't feel heavy at all.
I don't feel like I'm having meat sweats or any of those, coma feeling, food coma feeling. So that's really cool.
Well,
I can see why people would come back here to visit, because after you eat Mexican food for a day, the next day you don't want it. But I feel like this, you can eat it and then come back again the very next morning and then have it again.
And on their menu, they have some soups, they have pozole, they have noodles. So we're definitely got to come back to try those out. They have grilled fish, they have a lot more stuff. But this is already very impressive.
You know what? The thing that surprised me the most today was this tamale.
Tamale. Same.
If there was anything or if there was something that you had to come try when you come to this spot, it would be this and this for sure. I think these two will surprise a lot of your friends, family, whoever you decide to come here, eat here with. You guys are going to have a good time and a great meal, leaving so happy.
Yeah, the tacos, the barbacoa tacos, is very similar to birria. So if you guys can imagine that flavor profile, that's almost like that.
There was only like one thing I would change about the barbacoa tacos here is I wish the shell was a little bit more crispy.
That's a good one.
I think that would just make it out of this world because they have sauce here on the side already. And as they dip it, it kind of already was was crunchy, but not as crunchy as I'm used to. So if they can make that even a little bit more crunchy as it comes out and stays like that, that would kill everybody.
So I think this tamale is 10 out of 10 for me.
10 out of 10 for sure. No brainer. I've never tried anything like that. I can't even scale this with anything else because there's nothing that I've tried that does it like this place.
It comes close.
Unless you guys know some spots that we should
let us know.
that has something like similar to this, and let us know, please, because we'll go and visit and let you guys know if it was better or not.
And then this one, I think for me, it's about 8.5 out of 10.
8.5. I'll give it like 7.5, close to 8. Flavor and everything was good. I just wish there was more texture to it because it was already soft from the soft beef. I wanted something to contrast that tenderness, right?
And then this plate overall, I think I'll give it a 9.9 out of 10.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 is really solid. I would say so too.
I wish the carne asada was just a little thicker.
Yeah, carne asada just needs to be thicker. They got the tenderness going down on there. It's a lot of stuff going on, so I can see why they use a thin piece because maybe they don't want to overwhelm you with so much food on there. But for guys like us that love to eat protein, when we see a big fat steak on your plate, that's all we need. Literally, we're happy to see that, and everything else is a bonus to it. But other than that, everything else really good when combined together.
Yeah, everything's super tasty. So,
I didn't even talk about this drink. You guys been
yeah.
seeing me sip this drink this whole time. This is their house-made horchata, and I'm used to drinking horchata that is, so sweet. Like at Mexican places, it's either too much sugar or too much milk. This one was perfect with the right amount of cinnamon that you get. It's not too milky and also not too sweet. So it was a really fine balance to enjoy all of this with your meal. So definitely get the horchata. You're gonna be so amazed.
All right, guys.
I think that's it.
That's it. We're going to wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up. Be sure to leave a comment. Let us know any recommendations here in Orange County or in California in general. We would love to try it. And be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single episode. Other than that, if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next episode of the Foodie TV. Peace.